so I'm here today and I'm going to show you how to wax your eyebrows at home. Today we're going to be using the GiGi Space Saver Warming Pot, the GiGi Natural Muslin Epilating Strips, petite applicators, I like the little ones better, and over here we're going to be using some baby powder, the post-wax cooling gel, witch hazel, and baby oil. Alright guys, this is exactly how I do my eyebrows every time. So I'm going to just walk you through as I do my own. Alright, so as you can see, they need it. Yep, there's some fuzzies here, and I've got some makeup on, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take all that makeup off. Now using your little cotton pads, cotton balls, anything like that you're going to be wanting to use, and you're going to use your witch hazel to remove all that makeup from underneath your brow area, and if you're going to be doing the top brow area as well, you remove makeup from there. Squeeze a little bit on and take it off. So you want to take off all your makeup before you do this, because honestly I know that your eyebrows look better with makeup on them, but what if you end up taking off a spot that you thought was supposed to come off that really was just a fill-in of makeup and then you're bald there? So take off the makeup around the eyebrow area. Alright. Make sure your hair stays out of the way, so tuck it behind your ears, stick a headband on, whatever you want to do, just make sure it stays out of the way. Alright, so these little babies are not pretty when there's no makeup on them to make them look better. But that's okay, because they're going to look a lot better once I wax them up and shape them a lot better. Alright, so I'm going to start off over on my right eyebrow. So your next step after you have removed the makeup from your eyebrows, you're going to want to put on a little bit of baby powder on your little pad here. Different pad, get a different one. And you're going to want to dab it on and just slightly put it on everywhere over your eyebrow area that is going to be waxed. This will help you get all those little tiny hairs. It'll really make it stick to the wax so that you make sure you've gotten it all. Alright, next up is to start with this eyebrow, and we're going to go ahead and do that by using a little comb or whatever you use. Just make sure they stay out of the way of the wax, because honestly I've done it before where if you don't comb it upward first, you're going to be pulling out some of that middle hair that may have gotten to the longer piece but really fills in a section here. So make sure you're combing it upward. Yes, I know I'm really thin right here, just I don't know what about that, but okay, let's go ahead and get these waxed up. So dipping your little stick into your pot, you're going to want to just take a tiny bit. I swirl it around just so it cools off a little bit, and then you're going to want to apply it just below, going in the same direction of the hair growth, okay? Now you want to make sure that your wax isn't too hot when you're doing this. Make sure you're not going up too high, but make sure you're going high enough where you are reaching it, so. Alright. That is everywhere I want to get to here. On nice and medium thickness. Now, as you know, these strips are big, so I cut them into little tiny little strips, just easier to work with. And you go ahead and apply it, plop. And you rub. Make sure it's all there, okay? Dab, dab, dab. You really want to make sure it's stuck really good to that hair. Okay. And then, okay, so this is one of the biggest tricks that makes a difference when I'm doing my eyebrows or when I've done other people's eyebrows, is you pull apart the skin, okay? You want to taut that skin, like, so you want that skin to be nice and tight. That will cut down on how much of the sting you get from pulling it off, from taking the hair off, okay? So what you're gonna wanna do is pull it tight as you can, like make the face go, I don't care. I'm just saying, get it tight, okay? And then remove. Okay, immediately, now normally I didn't do this, but what you wanna do is put a finger on it, right over it, right after you're done, okay? Okay? If you do that immediately following it, it will cut down on the sting immediately as soon as your finger touches it. So hold it tight, rip it off, and stick that finger on. Like, and then the sting is just gone. So in my video, my eyebrows look like, woo, bright. But that's because we just put that white powder on. We just put that baby powder on over it just to make sure that it picks up all those tiny hairs. But that looks a lot better. Bye-bye hairs. Okay, so we're gonna just go to the next one because I like to do my underneath first before I tackle any of the center or the up part. Alright guys, so on to the next eyebrow. We're already powdered up and ready to go, so I'm going to take my stick, swirl it around, and apply. Again, we're going just underneath. Okay. All the wax is on underneath there. Don't forget your eyebrows are brushed off before this. And you stick it on. Okay. I don't remember if I said it in the last one, but you're going to be wanting to pull in the opposite way of the hair growth. So once you rub this on, you're going to want to make the skin nice and taut like this, and then pull in the opposite way of the hair growth, the opposite way that you just put the wax on. So there we go. There. Make the skin nice and taut. And are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And see how I did that really super quick? I just stuck my finger on right over where I just waxed. And we are much better. So now that the underneath part is done, you can go and look and see if there's any leftover wax, which you can just take another piece of your strip, or use the same one if you fold it over, and just collect any wax that may still be on underneath there. The next part is going to be to do the top if you need it or would like to do it, so I'll go ahead and show you that. This time we're going to be taking our lovely little brush here and we're going to be going downward, okay? Same thing, we don't want to be taking anything that we don't want to get, so we're going to be brushing everything down. Taking more of your powder because we really were focusing on the top there, on the bottom there. Jeez. Okay. Nice and powdered. I'm just gonna go ahead and do both. Well, why don't I just give myself a bath in baby powder, because it's getting everywhere. I mean, it's all over me. Don't worry, you're at home, who cares? Alright, now we got our powder on, and you take a lovely little stick, dip it in, swirl it around, and now you're going to be going from your center area on downward, okay? So you see how that big glob has been at the top? You don't want it at the bottom, because honestly when you go and push it down with your cloth, it'll be pushing it right into your eyebrows and then removing anything that it touches. So you want to make sure that you have this at an angle where it will not be, I don't know if you can see my angle here. It's like it creates a wall, and then you go and smooth it down. So you want all that bubbleness like up here where that buildup, you want it up on top. So make sure you're holding your piece of wood at an angle to pretty much build a wall up against it. So otherwise you can really take way too much off. But that's just a little tip. Hold it really like an angle to create that rather than flat on where the whole thing is just going on like that. Alright, so that is on, and I want to take it off. And grab my little and put it on. And again, you're going to be wanting to put the wax on the same direction as the hair growth, but you're going to be wanting to pull off in the opposite. And again, pull the skin tight, and grab your little tab, and 1, 2, 3, and put your finger over it. It makes a huge difference just by pulling the skin a little bit tighter. Really makes a huge difference. And there's a little bit of wax right there, so we're gonna take this and pull it off. And on to the next one. Right, swirl it around. Again, from the center, so on an angle upward. Plop it on. Rub. Pull it tight. And rip it off. Okay. Makeup be gone too. Okay, so guys, that again took off more hair, and all I wanted to do is just to reshape it up, and that is, you know, nothing drastic here. Now next, if you have little hairs in between, I do suggest you do this, and all you're going to want to do is powder it again. Again, this really makes everything stick real good. You're going to want to take your stick, plop it in, twist it around, and you're going to want to go up. Again, don't get over too far. Again, you're going in the same way of the hair growth, which the center part typically grows upward rather than downward. So we're going to be putting this on like that. It's a new fashion statement. Alright, dab that on real good, and we're going to pull it off in the opposite way that we put it on. So, pulling it tight, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we missed some, but that's okay. So if that ever happens where it didn't pull off, it's okay, just go back, it comes off. Alright, dab. And now to clean up the rest of the hair, because now I'm happy with the way my eyebrows look, the shape. You can go back in and tweeze any little areas, say that you don't want there, or say there's like a random hair or something that didn't get plucked or, you know, didn't get wax out. You can remove that with a tweezers. Now you don't want to go back over an area with wax over and over again. Like if it didn't come off, you want to make sure that you don't reapply it to that area. Like your skin's going to be sensitive. You don't want to just keep on applying wax and applying wax and applying wax. So if you've got a couple of hairs, just pluck them out. It'll save your skin in the meantime. Alright, my next bit is to remove all of the excess wax. So there's always a little bit. I absolutely love the wax that I'm using, and honestly I was a little skeptical about it because it's actually like one of the cheapest waxes you can buy from Sally's, and I absolutely love it. So let me pull it out for you and I'll show you what it is if I can. Don't do this, guys, don't touch your rim. But yeah, I absolutely love this particular type of wax. I figured I'd try it out because I just wanted to see if the reviews were as good as they were for having a wax that's only like $3 for the entire thing. Way to save on money, but I have got to say that it's amazing. Alright, so back to what we were doing. Use your baby oil, put it on the pad, and you're just going to want to rub it over the area you just waxed, just to remove any type of wax residue. Oh, man, am I red. I swear, guys, it does not look this red in person. I don't know why it's making it look this pink, but looking pink. So this next part is my absolute favorite product ever, and I won't do my eyebrow wax unless I have it, and it is the GiGi Post Wax Cooling Gel. This stuff is amazing. Like, I don't know if you've never used it before, and I don't even know if a whole lot of salons use it, because it's just an extra little step that you really don't have to do, because, and I just go ahead and put that on another cotton pad, and dab it on, but oh, it's like sweet relief. It feels so good. Right, especially right after you just got your eyebrows waxed, like, if you know, like, if you have sensitive skin, or I don't know, it is so cooling. It just feels great on newly waxed areas for sure. Well, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of my makeup to fill in some of my spots that I always have missing, but that was my tutorial on how to wax your eyebrows at home. Alright, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I would love to hear from you guys, so drop a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see next or anything like that. Alright guys, I'll see you at the next one. Remember, this is N+T. See you later. Bye!